Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Taylor and I thank you for being here today with me. I wanted to shoot a video on intuition and following your intuitive thoughts that may cross your mind on a daily basis and how you can use your intuition to your best ability to help yourself on a daily basis, to help yourself to grow and to align yourself in the way that you feel called to by using the tools of your higher self and your inner knowing. So it starts with intuition is, in my belief, is a higher version of yourself that is trying to get you to align with that timeline and get you to align with that intuitive nudge that you may be feeling and called to do. And it can be as simple as being called to do something such as going out in nature or going to the beach. And an example of this that I can give you is last night I just had the intuitive nudge and the knowing that I should go to the beach in the morning and just sit out in the sand and read my book that I've been reading. And this right here, these little things, these little intuitive thoughts that come to our mind, if we follow them, they help to benefit us. And so far, just my morning has been so great, just sitting here and enjoying the waves coming up on the ocean and reading my book a little bit and just following that intuitive thought that I had last night. It led me to coming here to where my soul wanted to be today. And I believe that it can range from anywhere to a small thing like that to a bigger thing, to a larger scale where you may have an intuitive thought to go to a certain interview because you feel that that job is aligning to your belief system, that place is going to lead you to a higher version of yourself. And I've also experienced this this past summer where an opportunity came my way and I felt that it was the right time to act on it, and I did, and I've been growing so much ever since I took this opportunity. And this can happen in these bigger ways as well, and that's what I've been feeling, is that ever since I started really diving into the spiritual journey and process, the more that I've followed my intuitive thoughts, the more aligned that I feel. And another important thing to take into account is that there's many different paths that we can take, many different roads and directions that we can take, and they're all going to lead us to the end point, which is important to know. But the more that we take the highest potential path, the more that we follow what our higher self is trying to guide us to do, then we align ourselves to our true core self and our true reason for why we came here at this time to planet Earth. And this is important to remember, is that we all have a reason for being here, and it's about finding that reason and finding our highest potential while we are here in human form. And for me, it started just now in January of 2019, just this past year. In the beginning of the year, I had felt called to start to share my own message through YouTube videos, and I felt this calling and this need to just start to express myself. And I really didn't know exactly where the channel was gonna lead to. I didn't know the different topics I would speak about. I didn't know exactly how it was all gonna play out, but as the year has progressed, I've started to see where the channel is going, and I'm starting to see the impact that it's having on others, and that is all that matters to me, is that if I can help in some way to create a better life for others around me through my own story, and for others to relate to what I've gone through and what I'm dealing with in my everyday life, then that is all I could ask for, and that is exactly why I started to do this in the first place, is because I felt the calling to share through my own experience, through my own trials and tribulations and periods of just anxieties and different stresses that I felt through my life, and the things that I've dealt with, losing my father at a young age, and all of that has led to where I am right now. And this all leads into intuition, because my intuition told me that it was time. It was time to start this channel. It was time to start spreading my message and sharing my message, and I can't express to you how much just making these videos has helped me grow over this past year. I can't believe where I am right now in my life. I never thought I could overall be this happy and this tapped in and tuned in to my spirit and my purpose and my reason for being here. And it's only just beginning. But it all started with me following that intuition. So whatever you're feeling guided to do, whatever you feel that your calling is, go for it. The worst that can happen is that it doesn't work out, but you're going to make those strides forward so that you can continue to open up the doors that need to be open to allow you to align to the highest purpose. And another example that I have of this is, think about, you're coming up to two different roads. You know that one road is gonna have dirt and a lot of rocks, and it's gonna be a bumpy road to drive down, or you see the paved road, which is the highest road, and you have the option to either take the dirt road with the bumps and the rocks and everything, or you can go down the paved road, which is gonna allow you to experience more bliss and happiness and joy. And typically your intuition is trying to take you down that paved road. The ego is trying to tell you that you're not enough, and that you have to continue down this dirt road with all these rocks, and you have to continue to struggle to get to where you want to be. But it's not true. That's not true. That's our ego self telling us this. Our highest self is trying to lead us down the path of least resistance, the path of greatest joy. It's trying to help you to live to your highest potential, and this is where your intuition comes in and helps you in a bigger way than you can imagine. So follow those little nudges that you may be feeling that may not seem so big right now, but just being here on this beach today, this little intuitive thought led me to wanting to create this video today. And hopefully this video will help to inspire someone else, one of you guys, and that is what it's all about. It's the ripple effect that we're putting out into the universe through our actions that we take by having these nudges come to our mind and what we think we should be doing. And that is where I believe intuition is, and I know that sometimes it's not easy to follow these intuitive thoughts and nudges, but just try to allow yourself to take those steps that you believe are best for yourself, for your growth, and for the expansion of yourself which will in return help everyone else around you. And I hope this video helped. I hope that this helped. I had someone comment in that they wanted me to come up with a video on intuition, so I hope that this helped you to feel better about what I believe intuition is and how you can follow it for your highest path of least resistance. And I thank you all so much for being here. I thank you all for the work that you're doing on yourself, for the kind love comments and likes and shares and the subscriptions to my channel. Please subscribe to see further content that I put out if you feel aligned to, if you feel a higher calling to see more videos of mine in the future. And I will create inspired content and continue to work on myself so that I can keep putting out this inspired creative content. So I love you all. Thank you once again for being here. Much love, peace, and namaste. I'll see you in the next video.